her best friend's sister. That, hey, I'm not gonna lie, I really like Kayla, but she got Haven, so I ain't even gonna try to pursue that or nothing. Okay, her sister tells her, so she now knows this man wants her and is pursuing her, but is not gonna do it because of me, and still entertains it. Mind you, I go to her and I'm like, so what's up with that? She's like, no, you don't have to worry about it. That's where it's cheating. You told me not to worry about somebody, and then a month later, you're with him. Like that's your boyfriend. Like y'all popped out. Like you didn't even come to me or say the same way you went to social media to pop out with bro. The same way I went to social media and say not the person you told me not to worry about is the motherfucker that you're with now. Now, if y'all think that's cheating, okay. If you don't think that's cheating, okay. I do. I feel like I was cheated out of information. You could have told me, I'm feeling things for this man. I don't feel like feelings just grow out your ass in a month. And I don't feel like you can just switch your sexuality like that. Like, it's okay that you couldn't be honest with yourself, so you couldn't be honest with me. But I can feel how I want to feel about that. Like, you cheated. That's not fair. Like, but maybe it is, and maybe I'm just hurt. But yeah, that's what this whole thing's about. Kayla acquired a boy best friend towards the end of the relationship. Totally platonic during our relationship. Of course, he lived in a whole nother city, so they wasn't like they were meeting up or anything. We were around each other 24/7, so I know that there was nothing done, but there was knowledge of him wanting her. Deep down, I feel like she wanted him too. Obviously, they're parents now. So it's just like, yeah. Um, Back to positivity.
I've said this before and I'm gonna say it again. Honestly, most time when I see, this lesbian couples or when I see these stars and shit, I honestly don't believe these people are like lesbian for real. Because every lesbian that I know always end up having a baby for a man. So most time, like, this lesbian thing or this star thing, sometimes it just feels like a joke because most of these women always end up having families for a man. It's so hard for you to see like a lesbian that just lasts for years and the other person then end up having a baby for a man. It's fun while it lasts. I ain't gonna lie about that, but I think eventually they always end up having a baby. Looking at this girl complain about this whole shit just makes me laugh because at the end of the day, women are gonna have this itch to have a child. One of them is gonna want to have a baby, and I know people are gonna say, "Oh, they could adopt a baby or whatever." But the problem is, one of them always want to have their own child. They don't want to adopt. They don't want a dog. They don't want a cat, like most lesbian people do. They want their own baby, their own flesh. So eventually, one of them always want to have a baby. And obviously, two women can get each other pregnant. You're gonna need a man. And what I've also observed is they don't usually like artificial insemination. They don't like to buy the sperm. They like, to get it directly from the source. That's why one of them always end up cheating or starting a family somewhere because at the end of the day, this is two women. This is two women. It's always fun, at the beginning, it's all good and dandy and shit. And the scissors in each other and using dildos on each other and shit. It's fun for a while, but eventually that mother nature thing, that each to want to have a baby, that each to want to like fuck a man or something. Unless it's rare. It's really really rare for me to see two lesbian people that just don't want to fuck a man, or just two lesbian people that just last 40 years, 50 years, and It's really rare. There's a reason why, the whole domestic violence thing is very high with lesbian couples. That shit never lasts. It never lasts. Maybe for a while, maybe a year or two. Eventually they're gonna fight. It's so hard for two women to just stay together and just live together as couple. You know, because so many things they could do to a man and he's just gonna take it and it's just gonna be like, oh yeah, whatever, I'm a man. You can't do that to another woman. And the expectation most women do have on a man, you cannot have that same expectation on a woman. I don't care if she's a stud or not. If she's still a woman. Eventually, she's gonna get tired of that shit. Eventually, she's gonna want, she's gonna get sick of it. I've seen so many lesbian people complain, about their relationship and the entitlement of the other person, or complain she's providing for everything and the other person ain't doing shit. This is exactly what a lot of men complain about. That's why lesbian relationships don't last, because it's just that woman ain't just gonna take it. Man, we can take it because we understand we got a role to play. She got a role to play. Most men understand that, so we can take that shit. But another two women, it's not gonna work. That's why domestic violence and women are really high. It's one of the reasons. And also they cheat on each other a lot. And usually it's gonna be with a man. Eventually it's gonna be with a man. Are there some lesbian out there that could last longer? Very few of them. But majority of the lesbian people, they always end up fucking a man or having a family with a man. That's just the reality. I hear her, of course I understand. She's mad because the other girl cheated on her or whatever, or started another family somewhere. It's understandable. But at the end of the day, nature is nature, man. Reality is reality. That coochie is gonna want some D. Eventually. Eventually. All this, lesbian, it never lasts. Eventually nature is gonna take over. Reality is gonna set. You're gonna want a baby. That itch is gonna start coming. That hatred you have for men that make you want women is gonna fade. Then now you're gonna want another man. You're gonna meet someone amazing and you're gonna want to start a family. That's why, when I see two women dating each other, man, it's just a waste of time. Most are. Not I can't generalize because it works with some people, but majority of them it never works. It never works. But anyway, guys, I just saw this video on Twitter and I thought it's funny, man. Because, listen to her complain about what a lot of men have complained about. It's just funny. But let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section, though. Please like and subscribe, man. I'm out of here.